We all have them, don't we? Those precious items tucked away in a velvet box or a forgotten drawer. A grandparent's watch, a mother's ring, a small token from a time gone by. They are our tangible links to the past, heavy not with gold or silver, but with the weight of memory and love. We hold them, and for a fleeting moment, we feel closer to those we've lost. For one guest on the BBC's Antiques Roadshow, a single necklace wasn't just a link to the past. It was a promise, a memory, and a secret worth a small fortune she never knew she was keeping. Picture the scene. The sprawling, elegant grounds of Shuttleworth House in Bedfordshire. A quintessentially English day, filled with the gentle buzz of hopeful treasure hunters and the quiet, discerning eyes of the world's leading antique experts. Among them was Geoffrey Munn, a man whose passion for jewelry is as brilliant as the gems he appraises. He's seen it all, from Roman trinkets to royal tiaras. But on this day, as a woman approached his table and gently laid down a cascade of sparkling diamonds, even he was unprepared for the story about to unfold. The necklace itself was a masterpiece, a river of light that seemed to dance under the marquee lights. Munn's professional enthusiasm was immediate and impossible to contain. "This is a sublimely beautiful diamond necklace," he began, his eyes fixed on the piece. But he knew, as all great experts do, that the real story isn't just in the object, but in the person who brings it. He looked up at the owner and asked the simple question that unlocks every story. Everyone wants to know what it has to do with you. The guest's eyes softened, and in that moment the bustling show faded into the background. This wasn't about antiques anymore, it was about family. "So I was given it by my grandma," she explained, her voice filled with warmth, "to wear on my wedding day." The story was already beautiful, but its roots ran even deeper. "It was actually passed down from my father's side," she continued. "He was actually from Mumbai, and it was very sentimental for me to wear on the day, because my father sadly passed away when I was 9 years old." You could feel the collective heart of everyone within earshot melt. A wedding day is a symphony of joy, but for anyone who has lost a parent, it's also a day marked by a silent, empty chair. You miss their hand on your arm, their proud smile in the crowd. The guest's grandmother, in an act of profound love and understanding, had found a way to bridge that gap. So she gave it to me to wear on my day to remember him. The necklace wasn't just an accessory, it was a piece of her father, resting against her heart as she walked down the aisle. It was his presence, his blessing, his love made manifest in a string of brilliant stones. Geoffrey Munn, clearly moved, gently picked up the necklace. "Very beautiful, superbly articulated," he murmured, letting it flow over his hand. "It's very slinky malinky," he added with a charming smile, demonstrating how it would move with grace on the wearer's neck. But then his professional instincts kicked in, and a shadow of doubt crossed his face. "When I first saw this," he confessed, "I was slightly thrown off." He explained that the quality of the diamonds was, in a word, flawless. "They are absolutely marvelous," he said. Now, for most of us, that sounds like a wonderful thing, but for an expert like Munn, perfection can be a red flag. It often points to high-quality fakes or synthetic stones. "When they are marvelous like that, it makes my job quite difficult, because I'm looking for flaws and this, that, and the other to tell me they are diamonds." He paused, letting the suspense hang in the air. The guest's smile had faded, replaced by a look of nervous anticipation. She later admitted that while her grandmother had always said the necklace was kind of real, the sheer number of huge, perfect diamonds had made her deeply skeptical. She had worn it on her wedding day, believing its value was purely sentimental. Was she about to find out her cherished memory was built around a beautiful lie? Munn continued, "So it took a little while to establish that they are. They are." Two small words that changed everything. The guest's face was a picture of pure, unadulterated shock. A grin spread from ear to ear as the reality of his statement washed over her. The diamonds, the countless, brilliant, impossibly perfect diamonds that held the memory of her father, were real. Munn, now in his element, began to lovingly deconstruct the piece. He explained that these brilliant diamonds were set in white gold, with each setting meticulously pierced by hand. "These are miraculous objects," he said with reverence, "because they are made by hand, but there doesn't seem to be any obvious sign of human activity at all, because the craftsmanship is so superb." He spoke of the great mystery of diamonds, the hardest material known to man, shaped and polished,